Hi guys, how are you tonight? I just wanted to do this video, and I'm meaning for it to be quick, but we'll see what happens. A few weeks ago I was playing pool with a buddy of mine, and I was just reminded of the conversation today. The conversation consisted of us talking just, about me being gay and him being straight, and, just what life was like that. And then he mentioned or said something along the lines of, well, whatever. I mean, it's your choice to do whatever you want to do. And I just said, what do you mean it's my choice? And he's like, well, isn't being gay a choice? And I was flabbergasted because, I've been friends with this guy for years. He's one of my best friends. He's not homophobic in any way. He's not, against gay people. He's not judgmental or anything. He's a good, kind-hearted guy who feels people should do what they want to do, and as long as nobody gets hurt and everyone's responsible and an adult, then it's good. So I was just really thrown by this statement of his. And I was like, it's absolutely not a choice. Would you have chosen this lifestyle? Because I certainly wouldn't have. I mean, did you choose to, like girls? Because I didn't choose to like boys. It's obviously genetic. And he was like, you really think that? I'm like, I don't think it, I know it. And, well, I can't, prove it with like, oh, look, here's the gene that does it. But, just, look at the world, look at history. In every part of the world, there have been homosexuals. Most famously, there have been Spartans and ancient Grecians and Romans, Alexander of Macedonia, Leonardo da Vinci. In Japan, prior to the Edo period, when they started talking with Europeans who were being like, oh no, that's bad. But before that, homosexuality between men was common, and it was just thought of, oh, well, that's just how it is, whatever. And kind of like that, Native American tribes, and numerous tribes, I don't want to say all of them because I can't support that, but in most of them, in a number of them anyway, homosexuals were called dreamwalkers. I think that's the correct term, dreamwalkers, and they were thought to embody both the male and the female spirit in one essence, and were actually like the medicine men and the healers and tribal leaders and elders. So they were actually really well thought of, and there's this big movement, especially in the southwestern United States, I believe, for gay Native American youth to kind of recapture that and, show their tribes or their communities that, this is how we used to be. We just want to be part of the tribe. We just want to be accepted. Don't let other cultures influence us and how we thought and how we used to think, I guess, or more traditional values in terms of homosexuality. I've done some light research on it, but being that the percentage of my heritage that is Native American is very, very small, I haven't done an extreme amount, but I have researched it enough to know that this is actually true. There were tribes that did honor and respect homosexuals, as previously stated. So it just really bothered me that someone whose opinion I value and who I'm friends with and care about could have thought that being gay was a choice, being homosexual was a choice. And it blew my mind, because I know I'm doing this in one take because all my videos are done in one take, but also because this is something that I feel really passionate about. Because honestly, there is no reason for him to have ever researched whether or not being gay was a choice or being gay was genetic, because he's not gay. So why would he ever look into it? But for me, I was most definitely interested in learning whether or not it was a choice or whether or not it was genetic. It may be all these people are right and you can be brainwashed into being gay, or maybe you can be brainwashed into being straight again, or whatever, but I just think it's genetic. You're hardwired a certain way. And it's not like you can't experiment and try things and whatever you want to try, as long as, again, everyone's consenting and an adult and responsible, then you know, fine. Just be safe. But, yeah, so I guess it bothers me that he just had this opinion and this idea, and he had had it for years without ever really putting any effort into researching it. I was like, well, why would you do that? I mean, if you're going to believe something, shouldn't you put some effort into figuring out why you believe it? You know, whatever it is, whether or not you want to believe in a god or a certain religion, or if you believe being gay is a choice or genetic, or if you want to believe, that blue is the best color in the world, or anything. Blue. So that's where I was coming from with that whole thing. And maybe I was wrong to be kind of in his face about it. Like, I pulled up an article on my iPhone and said, see, it's genetic, and I showed him examples and all this stuff. And I think I kind of just, like, overwhelmed him, and he kind of just accepted it and backed off. But since then, he has said, after thinking about it and looking at what you had brought up, I think you're right, and it is a genetic thing. So I feel kind of better about that, but maybe I was still wrong in the way I went about it. But so I would like to know what you guys think, if anyone ever watches this video. So go ahead and leave a comment or whatever down below in the comment section underneath the doobly-doo, and let me know if you think being gay is a choice, or if it is genetic, or if you think something else entirely. You think aliens implanted a chip in some people's brains. Whatever. Which would be weird, but kind of cool. So, yeah, let me know. And, peace out, and we'll talk again later. Bye.